Hello once again. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Steamcrave Aromamizer RDTA version 2. Helps when it's on. Little gurgly, first use this morning. Getting better. Let's dive down to the table, take a look at it right out of the box, and we'll talk about it. Okay, boys and girls, so we have the Aromamizer RDTA V2 by Steamcrave. Comes in a nice, easy to open magnet type box there. You have your extra glass, your goodie bag, your tank, and underneath you get a manual, sort of a manual, which really doesn't give you information about the building and wicking, which would have been nice. They don't give you that. And you get a card. Steamcrave. It's just a card. And you get your Allen key. Alright, let's put that stuff back in there. And here's your tank. Alright, this tip is a little loose. I replaced the O-ring. The one that was in there was a little deformed, so I replaced it, and it's a little loose, so I have the wrong O-ring in there, I believe. To get the other one out of that, out of the goodie bag. Tank breaks down easy for cleaning. Screw off that top. Machining is nice. A little water in there, just washed it out, that's all it is. No machine oil, it was pretty clean. Glass. Again, just water in there. And your base. Reassemble this, you take your base. See, there's an O-ring already in there, so you place your glass on it. Right. Quite a few turns, as you can see. Line it up if you want. So, you build your base on there, you build your two vertical coils, and we'll wick this in a moment. Cotton placed in the bottom. When you take this off, those are your juice fill holes. Kind of small, kind of have to flood in there a little bit and just let it pour down. Or really get a small tip unicorn bottle. And after you fill, you reassemble. Here's your O-ring. Here's your airflow. It's one hole, two holes, two holes. It's 1 or 2 holes basically on each side. It's going to match. Alright, so let's build on this thing. Lost an eye. Alright, one went across the room somewhere. Yeah, kind of messed that coil up. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Yeah, I messed that up. We'll deal with it. .21. .3 on here. Alright, bit of a messed up build, but it will work. It's glowing pretty good, pretty even. So we're going to deal with that for now. Let that cool for a minute, and then we'll wick it. You don't want to do too much cotton when you're wicking this way, or you'll probably mess up your coil. What I like to do, which is kind of hard to show you on camera, just grab it and just twist it a little bit so that you're pulling it more down than out, so you're not bending your coil to the side. Alright. Looks like a bunny rabbit or something. What I like to do is separate the cotton a little bit in the middle there. Trying to cover up those holes in there, but you still got to allow the juice to flow up into it. you go. Now, take your tank. You can line those up if you want it to look nice. Make sure it's tight. Turn her upside down. Adjust your airflow later. As you can see, bubbles coming in there. Maybe you can see. The bubbles flowed right in. Juice is going in. And we're ready to vape. So that's the Aromamizer RDTA version 2 by Steamcrave. Pros. It's a nice sized tank, holds a decent amount of juice. It vapes with airflow is wonderful. You got a tremendous amount of airflow. It's made well. It looks nice. Machine quality is good. Pretty good. The downsides to it are the airflow. While you get a lot of airflow, you could also get a lot of whistling. I hate when my tanks or drippers or anything, the airflow causes whistling. Let's see, I have it open, completely open right now with 2 holes. Let's see if I can get it to whistle for you. It's flooding on me right now. Okay, so it's not whistling on me right now, but a lot of times when I get the airflow just how I want, start vaping, and I get a little whistling. Not terrible. There's some devices that really, dogs come running. It's not that bad. I think my main complaint with this is that the juice flow on the deck. Building on it's easy and fine. I even tried it with a single coil in the middle. I've tried wicking a lot of different ways. And it's definitely a lower wattage. I have it on 48 watts right now, but I think it's a lower wattage tank. I've had dry hits on it. With those 4 juice flow holes in the bottom, I just don't like that system. I feel that sometimes the juice is not flowing in fast enough. If you put your cotton where it's over those holes, like you would think you normally would do, vapor in here, it seems to not wick so fast. It does not wick fast enough, or juice does not get into it fast enough. If you put your wick not covering those holes and you just put it in the rest of the base, I think it works better. The way it's designed, the juice, of course, does not just keep flowing through the holes. It fills up that little chamber in the bottom and seems to flow in a lot better. So the trick is not to cover your holes when you're wicking this. And then it works a lot better. There's no real major complaints to it. I like the way it looks. I like the way you build on it. Filling through the bottom, I'm not so crazy about. That bottom fill through those holes is not always so easy. You can't necessarily just put your dripper in those holes, and your dropper in those holes and just fill. A lot of times you got to go slow, and it builds up, and then it'll sink through the holes, and then it builds up and sinks through the holes, and you got to keep doing that. If you've ever had that with some of these tanks that you have to fill, you're not just pouring the juice right in. You got to go a little slow sometimes. I guess all I could say about it is there's better tanks out there. There's better devices out there. I'm still enjoying the Sense RTA and the G2 and the G4. I think as the best right now that I've used. Yeah, there you go. Not great, not bad. Price is what's good about it. Let's see if we can find it online and see what you would pay for that. Steamcrave Aromamizer, gotta spell it right. Aromamizer RDTA V2. Don't remember what I paid for it. I did buy this one. let's see, Vape NW. What do they got it for? $25.99. Who else? Vapor DNA. But yeah, I mean, you can get it. I think I paid like $22 for it, so you can get it pretty inexpensively, and for that price, it's pretty good. But like I said, there are just better things out there, you know, and for that, I would say it's a pass. When you can get stuff for a few dollars more, $5 to $10 more, that you're going to enjoy a lot more, then go for it. Get the better one. Yeah. Taste is good. Not great, but it's good taste. Can't complain about that. So again, it's, you know, for the price, it's fine. I just wish that the juice flow was a different kind of mechanism on there. That's my only real complaint. Filling is a little awkward, but you can deal with it. I just feel it's a lower wattage tank. I'm doing, like I said, I think 48 watts right now, but it's not something that I can't see you putting a build in here of any kind that you're going to vape at 70, 80, 90 watts. I don't see anything like that in there. But there you go. If you're looking for an inexpensive RDTA, holds a decent amount of juice, works well, great airflow on this, then this is the one for you. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, and check out some of my other videos. Thanks.